Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Sunday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Busy slate today. Starting with the Seattle Mariners versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at -125. Seattle plus 105 with the over-under at 9. Seattle coming into this matchup 74-68. The Braves 64-78. Pitching for Seattle is Luis Castillo with an ERA of 3.94. Pitching for the Braves is Spencer Strider with an ERA of 4.97. Castillo, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. Strider, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout, given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Seattle coming off an Atlanta win yesterday, 10-2. Able to finally get a road win. Pretty ugly series. Both teams playing pretty bad. It's just Seattle's just been so bad on the road. Can they get back-to-back on the road here? Both pitchers give up plenty of runs. Man, this is tough. The over is probably looking good for this matchup, but I really don't trust either side here. So I think I'm gonna take a shot with Seattle. We're gonna see what happens. I'll take Seattle plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at -145. The Guardians plus 120 with the over-under at 8. Guardians coming into this matchup 71-69. The Rays 71-71. Pitching for the Guardians is Parker Messick with an ERA of 2.08. Pitching for the Rays is Drew Rasmussen with an ERA of 2.74. Messick, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Rasmussen, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts, was given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Cleveland coming off back-to-back Tampa Bay wins. Oh yeah, looked good in the series so far. Ending Tampa's big win streak they were on. They were on a 7-game win streak. And yeah, struggled these last 2 games. Still just 3-8 on the road. Tampa's 6-2 at home. Messick coming off some good starts for Cleveland. Can they keep it up here? I think I like the Rays. I think they bounce back. Bad 2-game stretch. I think the Rays bounce back today, and I'll take Tampa at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Baltimore Orioles. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at -160. Baltimore plus 135 with the over-under at 9. Dodgers coming into this matchup 78-64. Baltimore 66-76. Pitching for the Dodgers is Clayton Kershaw with an ERA of 3.28. Pitching for Baltimore is Tomoyuki Sagano with an ERA of 4.41. Kershaw, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Sagano, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Dodgers losing to Baltimore yesterday. They've dropped back-to-back to Baltimore. Yeah, Dodgers 1-7 in their last 8. They've dropped 5 in a row. Crazy. Baltimore, they're on a 5-game winning streak. Dodgers 0-6 against the American League. 1-7 on the road. They just can't win. They have not played well. Sagano, coming off not the best starts here. Kershaw gives up some runs. I just don't trust the Dodgers. That's plain and simple. I'll take Baltimore plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Brewers opening up as road favorites at -155. The Pirates plus 130 with the over-under at 8. Brewers coming into this matchup 88-55. The Pirates 64-79. Pitching for the Brewers is Jacob Mizorowski with an ERA of 4.50. Pitching for the Pirates is Bubba Chandler with an ERA of 2.25. Mizorowski, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. He's given up 9 runs in his last 3. Chandler, let's see. Let's see his stats. All right, Chandler. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs. I'm sorry, yeah, 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's given up 3 runs in his last 3 appearances on the mound here. Brewers coming off back-to-back Pitt wins. They've looked good in this series so far. Yeah, Brewers 7-0 against Pitt, 8-3 on the road against Pitt, where they've been really good here. Mizorowski consistently kind of giving up around 3 runs. You hope that gets a little lower, but I still like the Brewers, and I'll take Milwaukee on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at -160. Toronto +130 with the over-under at 8.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 82-60. The Yankees 79-63. Pitching for Toronto is Max Scherzer with an ERA of 4.11. Pitching for the Yankees is Max Fried with an ERA of 3.04. Scherzer, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 1 strikeout. Has given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Fried coming up back-to-back 1-run games. He's given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts. Toronto losing to the Yankees yesterday, 3-1. Nice win for Yankees at home. Where Toronto, they are 7-2 against the Yankees. They still play the Yankees very well. Both teams splitting a game so far. Yankees are 5-1 at home. Fried coming off good starts. Scherzer, 2 bad games in a row here. Yeah, I really like Fried on the mound here. This is a good matchup, but Fried's been very solid here. I think I'm going to lean with the Yankees at home today. Next matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Detroit Tigers. Detroit opening up as home favorites at -180. The White Sox +150 with the over-under at 9. White Sox coming into this matchup 54-89. Detroit 82-61. Pitching for the White Sox is Davis Martin with an ERA of 4.06. Pitching for Detroit is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 5.51. Martin, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Morton, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. The White Sox coming off a Detroit loss 6-0. Ending their big win streak they were on. But yeah, it was Scuball on the mound. Looked very good yesterday. They are just 1-4 on the road against Detroit. 6-14 against Detroit here. Morton coming off 2 bad starts on the mound. I don't know. I think without Tariq, I think the White Sox are good dogs again today. I don't love Morton. He's been getting lit up all year. I'll take Chicago +1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Cincinnati Reds. Reds opening up as home favorites at -125. The Mets +105 with the over-under at 8.5. Mets coming into this matchup 76-66. The Reds 71-71. Pitching for the Reds is Hunter Green with an ERA of 2.70. Let's see. The Mets. I'm looking. It looks on ESPN. It shows it's going to be Brandon Sproat. Yeah, we'll see how true that is. Could be getting his first start. Yeah, looks like he'll be getting his first start here. So we'll see what happens with that. Green, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. The Mets coming off a Reds loss yesterday, 6-3. Reds finally ending their 3-game losing streak they were on. Mets just 2-4 against Cincinnati here. We're just going to see what this pitcher looks like for the Mets. Yeah. I just think I got to take the Reds here. Not too sure with the Mets today. I'll take Cincinnati at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Miami Marlins. Phillies opening up as road favorites at Let's see. Yeah, minus 130. Miami plus 110 with the over-under at 9. Phillies coming into this matchup 83 and 59. The Marlins 65 and 77. Pitching for the Phillies is Taijuan Walker with an ERA of 3.92. Pitching for the Marlins looks like it's undecided right now. So we'll see. Leo ends up pitching for Miami today. Walker, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts, given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. The Phillies on a 3-game winning streak, coming off 3 straight or back-to-back Miami wins. Yeah, they look good in this series. Miami, they've dropped 5 in a row here. Phillies 5-1 against Miami, 5-1 on the road against Miami. We'll see what the pitching's like today. Walker, you kind of hope for better starts on the mound. Just been giving up runs, you don't love it, but I think I still like the Phillies. They've just looked good in this series. They've been so dominant against Miami. I'm going to take the Phillies on the road. Next matchup, we get the Minnesota Twins versus the Kansas City Royals. Royals opening up as home favorites at minus 130. Twins plus 110 with the over-under at 8.5. Twins coming into this matchup 61 and 79. The Royals 72 and 69. Pitching for the Twins is Bailey Ober with an ERA of 5.28. Pitching for the Royals is Michael Lorenzen with an ERA of 4.54. Ober, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Lorenzen, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Minnesota on a 5-game losing streak, losing to the Royals 2-1. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Minnesota losing 11-2 and then 2-1. So they've dropped back-to-back. Royals on a 3-game winning streak. Minnesota 1-9 on the road against the Royals. 5-11 against the Royals. They've been very bad against Kansas City here. Ober coming off back-to-back rough games here. I just don't trust the Twins, and I think I'll take the Royals at home. Next matchup, we got the San Francisco Giants versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at minus 145. The Giants plus 120 with the over-under at 7.5. Giants coming into this matchup 72 and 70. The Cardinals 71 and 72. Pitching for the Giants is Kai-Wei Tang with an ERA of 7.23. Pitching for the Cardinals is Sonny Gray with an ERA of 4.43. Tang, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Gray, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Giants coming off a St. Louis loss yesterday, ending their 5-game winning streak. Good win for St. Louis here. Tang coming off back-to-back, more decent games. He had a very rough start his first few games, getting lit up. Gray had bad games as well. I still think Giants are good dogs here. 6-1 on the road. You hope Tang can have a good game. So I think I'll take the Giants plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at minus 200. Nationals plus 160 with the over-under at 8.5. Nationals coming into this matchup 57 and 84. The Cubs 81 and 61. Pitching for the Nationals is Andrew Alvarez with an ERA of 0. Pitching for the Cubs is Drew Pomeranz with an ERA of 2.40. Alvarez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pomeranz, his last start, he pitched half an inning, gave up 2 runs, had 1 strikeout. He really only pitches about an inning, so he's only given up 2 runs in his last 3 starts, so probably not going to see much action from him. Nationals coming off a Cubs win yesterday, 2-1. Still just 1-6 on the road, 3-11 against the Cubs. Alvarez only pitched the 1 time this season, looked pretty good. So we'll see what kind of action we're getting from the Cubs today. I just think I still trust the Cubs here, and I think I'm going to take Chicago at home. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the Texas Rangers. Astros opening up as road favorites at -130. Rangers +110 with the over-under at 8.5. Astros coming into this matchup 78-65. The Rangers 73-70. Pitching for the Astros is Framber Valdez with an ERA at 3.40. Pitching for the Rangers is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 4.48. Valdez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 8 strikeouts, given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. Corbin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts, given up 9 runs in his last 3 starts. Houston shutting out the Rangers yesterday 11-0 with DeGrom on the mound too, which is kind of crazy. They are 14-6 on the road against the Rangers, so they've actually played the Rangers very well. Both pitchers give up runs here, which makes it tough. Can the Rangers bounce back? A horrible game yesterday. Baseball's all about it's just a new day. That's pretty much it. So I think the Rangers are good dogs today. You know, both pitchers can get lit up. So, I think the over is probably good too. I think we get way more action from the Rangers today. I'll take Rangers +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the San Diego Padres versus the Colorado Rockies. Padres opening up as road favorites at -235. The Rockies +190 with the over-under at 11.5. Padres coming into this matchup 77-65. The Rockies 40-102. Pitching for the Padres is Dylan Cease with an ERA of 4.81. Pitching for the Rockies is Tanner Gordon with an ERA of 6.07. Cease, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts. Gordon, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. The Padres coming off a Colorado win yesterday, 10-8, ending their 5-game losing streak they were on. They needed that one. They are 6-2 against Colorado, where they've been good head-to-head. Colorado 1-4 at home. Gordon coming off some good starts here. I just think it's got to be a game. Padres keep it rolling. I think I'm leaning with the Padres on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Athletics versus the Los Angeles Angels. Athletics opening up as road favorites at -125. Angels +105 with the over-under at 9.5. Athletics coming into this matchup 66-77. The Angels 66-76. Pitching for the Athletics is Luis Severino with an ERA of 4.65. Pitching for the Angels is Mitch Ferris with an ERA of 1.80. Severino, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Ferris, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. The Athletics on a 2-game winning streak, coming off back-to-back Angels wins. Angels, they've dropped 3 in a row here. 17-4 they lost yesterday. They've given up double digits to the A's this series. The A's are 4-1 against the Angels. The overs crushed in this series so far. Angels 0-5 at home. Yeah, I like the Athletics here. They look really good in this series. Angels have not been able to stop them on offense. I'll take the A's on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 9. Boston coming into this matchup 78-65. Arizona 72-71. Pitching for Boston is Brian Bello with an ERA at 3.07. Pitching for Arizona is Riley Nelson with an ERA at 3.57. Bello, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts, given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts. Nelson, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts, given up 7 runs in his last 3 starts. Boston on a 3-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Arizona losses. Arizona 4-game winning streak. They've looked good in this series. 8-2 in their last 10. They're playing well. Boston 0-6 against Arizona right now. Pretty even pitching matchup. Yeah, I like Arizona in a pick'em game. They look really good this series. They're playing good right now. I'll take Arizona at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.